People, we're in trouble. Now, I don't know. Breaking news. I don't know if you heard it. Lena the Plug has filed for divorce from Adam. No jumper Adam. Now, I want to start this video off by saying I don't like to get in people's personal business. If Lena wasn't a public figure, if Lena wasn't a part of Adam's routine, we'll call it, I definitely wouldn't talk about this. However, she is a public figure. Excuse me, I can't even talk right. I'm so nervous for everybody. She is a public figure. She has filed for divorce. The black and brown community, we're in trouble. More the black than the brown. And I'm going to tell you why. Lena the Plug will be calling Jason Love if she hasn't already. And she's going to do it to spite Adam. And Adam is going to interview more gang members, get them to either confess to crimes and get incarcerated or disrespect their ops and get killed. If you think I'm playing, stay tuned. Get the popcorn ready. Things are about to get ugly. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I literally heard an hour ago that TMZ was reporting Lena the Plug filed the paperwork. It's in the wraps. A few months ago, Adam had said that was a possibility. And you know damn well, if Lena had any arguments, she was disgruntled about anything, Adam was never going to be wrong. So, Lena has left. Lena will take half of everything. She will take the baby. I wish her and the baby well. But I'm very concerned about what's about to transpire. I mean, we just saw, listen, jokes to the side. Spody Face and Jay Hood, they got down. Last night, during the podcast, they stepped out, went outside, went down the street, so it wasn't on no jumper property. They handled some crip business. And they came back in. Now, the way Adam jumped up to protect Moose Man, he didn't jump up at all when these men had an exchange of words, stood up and said, let's go handle this. I don't know what Moose Man is doing, but then maybe because that was all on camera, in studio, I'll tip my hat, I guess, to Spody Face and Jay Hood. But I really feel like when they got up and walked outside, Adam nutted on himself a little bit. He was so happy. Because every damn content creator is talking about that fight, that disagreement. Everybody's talking about the way Jay Hood came in and he's basically wax muscle on No Jumper. Anybody at No Jumper that says anything foul about whack, Jay Hood's ready to get down. Kind of seems like a hostile work environment, if you ask me. But back to the most alarming news. Lena the Plug is on the loose. Give her a couple days to get, her living situation situated. And then, boy, oh boy, is she going to be rolling her eyes, rolling back in her head again. Man. I'm not a fan of Adams. I feel like a lot of people have been incarcerated or hurt behind questions that he asks. And people are right when they say, when he asks a question, people don't have to answer. That's 100% facts every time. But when you talk about dudes that are being plied with weed and alcohol, guys that are trying to portray an image, when they get asked a question, I don't even think it dawns on, well, let me say that again. Obviously, for the vast majority of them, it doesn't even dawn on them that they don't have to answer. It doesn't register that not every question deserves an answer. There have been a couple dudes that get on there and just didn't bite. And you know the unfortunate thing? I don't remember their names. You know why? Because they did what they were supposed to do. The ones that do the opposite of what they're supposed to do and just spill the beans, those are the ones we remember. And I think that's why they do it. And I know I keep getting off subject, but believe me, I'm thinking about it. I wonder, we're about to sit back and watch how Adam moves now that he's single. He's in the middle of a divorce. What is Adam? How, are they? Now, you guys know that what their side job, right? They got. I don't think it's her side job. It's her job, right? But Adam's side job. Are they going to try to outdo each other? I'll tune into her. I don't care what he does. I'll tune in. I'll tune in for scientific purposes only. You know, for content. It's just content. I can't show the content, but I'll tune in for content. I've only seen one of her videos, and it was with Jason Love. Just because I was like, there's no way, right? There's no way this really, and it did. It did. I don't know. Poor the child is you know, falls under the statistics. You know, when it comes to marriage, the failures of marriages. I'm just gonna keep it real. I think if you let your wife fuck another man, that marriage is over. Shouldn't have married her. You're right. I mean, like, I think we all understand that part, right? Like, I don't think very many swinger relationships work out. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I don't mean, I mean, look, divorce is serious for the kid. It is serious financially for Adam. But I'm curious to see if it becomes content on No Jumper. Adam said everything is content. But you never really see him make himself content. Everyone else is content. Everyone else's hardships, their failures, and whatever can be orchestrated by him, that is content. This thing with Jay Hood coming by, and if he's becoming a new No Jumper staff member, I believe things are going to get ugly over there. Because not everyone could take an ass whooping. Supposedly Jay Hood has major hands. Well, you know, that worked back in the days when men could just get down and be like, all right, cool, you got that one. We'll run it back later. No, nowadays it's, this fool put his hands on me, he whooped me, now I gotta do something about it. And at some point, it will happen. I don't know why I'm even basically giving Adam any advice, but if I had to, man, my advice would be, don't ever let your employees get up and walk out of a podcast to get down. Because what is handled outside of No Jumper, but was originated in No Jumper, could wind up getting finished in No Jumper at a later date. My dog is snoring now. If you heard that, that's my dog. Apparently, this video put her to sleep. And not just sleep, but deep loud ass snoring, puppy snoring sleep. So I guess with that said, that's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.